If you're ignoring the pet system in Seal Cross, you might actually be losing a lot of free stats. Pets in this game are not just cosmetic companions. When upgraded properly, they can boost your character stats, improve farming efficiency, and even help manage your inventory. So in this video, I'll quickly explain how the pet system works, including leveling, evolution, fusion, and few tips that can help you get stronger pets faster. Pets follow your character around the world of shields and provide stat bonuses that makes your character stronger. You can equip up to 5 pets at the same time, but these slots unlock gradually as you level your character. Pet slots unlock at level 21, level 31, 41, 51. There's also an auto-equip option that automatically equips the pet with the highest stats from your collection. You can also choose one pet as your representative pet, which will be the one that visually follows you around the map. So always check your pets after summoning new ones. Sometimes a newly obtained pet may have better stats than the ones you currently have equipped. To make your pets stronger, you need to feed them pet food. Feeding pets increases their age, and every increase in age also increases their stats. There's also a level up plus 1 option which automatically uses enough food to increase your pet's age by 1 year. The maximum age a pet can reach depends on its tier, meaning higher tier pets can grow stronger. Try to save your higher grade pet food for higher tier pets since they benefit more from the stat scaling. Once a pet reaches its maximum growth age, you can evolve it to the next tier. Evolution requires materials and in-game currency, and the result is determined by probability among several possible pets. So after evolution, the pet's age resets, appraisal options remains, the pet gains access to higher stat growth. It's usually better to evolve pets that already have good appraisal stats since those options carry over. Pets that are legendary grade or higher have passive skills. These skills provide extra bonuses and can be enhanced to increase their effectiveness. Each pet grade has a maximum skill level, so once the skill is fully upgraded, it cannot be enhanced further. Once your character reaches level 30, you unlock Pet Appraisal. Appraisal adds random bonus stats to your pets. However, every time you perform appraisal, existing options are removed. New random options are applied. You can also enable auto appraisal, which keeps rolling until your desired option appears. Another way to obtain better pets is pet fusion. By combining 5 pets of the same grade, you can receive a random pet of that same grade. Fusion is useful if you have duplicate pets and want a change at getting something better. Before confirming fusion, you can also see the possible results and probabilities. If you have pets you don't need, you can release them. Releasing pets give you items and rewards, which can help you progress in the game. You can also use batch selection to release multiple pets quickly. Seal M also has a pet premium feature. With pet premium active, your pet can automatically dismantle equipment, sell unwanted items. This is especially helpful when farming for long periods because your inventory won't fill up as quickly. Pet premiums cost 1000 ruby for 30 days and it can be extended up to 90 days. This feature is very useful for AFK farming sessions since your inventory will manage itself. So that's a quick overview of the pet system in Seal M on Cross. When used properly, pets can give your character extra stats, useful passive abilities, and even automation features that makes farming easier. So don't just collect pets, upgrade them, evolve them, and optimize them to get the most value. If this guide helped you understand the pet system, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more Seal M on Cross guides. And let me know in the comments what's the best pet you've gotten so far. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.